What's up guys, Tim here. For today's video, I'm going to be going over all of the monsters you can find around Portia and what kind of loot you can get from them. I'm going to be going over the monsters you can find inside the Houses of Ruins in another video, so consider subscribing so you don't miss out on that or anything else I have coming up. Thanks for clicking the video, I really hope you enjoy, so let's get started. The first monsters we have are the llamas. We have the colorful llama, which is the one we all know and love, as well as the cotton llama, which is the elite version of the llama. The colorful llamas include a large variety of drops, including meat, worn fur, animal bones, colorful fur, animal feces, fur, and delicate fur. That's a lot of fur. The level range for these llamas can be anywhere from level 1 to level 10. The cotton llama is found in the same area as the colorful llamas, and they can drop flexible fiber, delicate fur, colorful fur, animal bones, the golden hair clip, and triangle glasses. They can spawn once per day after you kill the colorful llamas in the area east of your workshop, and they won't spawn anywhere else. They're going to be at least level 21, and they can regenerate health fairly fast, so kill it quickly with a high damage weapon. The colorful and cotton llamas can be found sleeping at nighttime in the bushes near your workshop, so if you need to mount a sneak attack, nighttime would be your best bet. Llamas are a great way to obtain the low-level leathers and fur, as the odds of the low-level furs dropping are much higher, and thankfully, there's always a lot of llamas around for you. Next up is the Mr. Ladybugs. They can be found east of your workshop all the way to the waterfall on the east side of the map. You can also find them in the grassy area of the collapsed wasteland. You can find them from 3 PM to 1 AM. You can usually find them around level 1 to 5 east of your workshop and level 11 to 15 in the collapsed wasteland. Mr. Ladybugs can drop you animal feces, bug eggs, fiber cloth, mucus, and a blue scarf. The Mr. Ladybugs are a good source of mucus if you don't feel like going all the way into the dungeons to gather it. The elite version of the Mr. Ladybug is the Mrs. Ladybug. These can spawn after killing an entire group of Mr. Ladybugs. However, they can only spawn once a day. They're going to drop you flexible fiber and can be found at least level 25. Now we have the sea urchin. You can find these on Amber Island as well as the northern bank of the Portia River. Some may also be found in the collapsed wasteland. They range from level 1 to 5, 6 to 10, and 11 to 15 all respectively. Sea urchins can drop meat, spines, seaweed, and fiber cloth. The only good thing about the sea urchins are their spines, so once you have a decent amount of them, you don't really need to fight them anymore. Next we have the pan bats. These can be found in the fields that are east of the Central Plaza Gate, in the collapsed wasteland, the Bacino Heights area, and in the Somber Marsh. Their levels range from 6 to 10, as well as 11 to 15. The pan bats can drop meat, worn fur, teeth, and bat wings. These are the only creature to drop the bat wings, so when you need them for a quest, make sure you remember that the pan bats have them. Our next creature are the pine cocks. These can be found in the grassy area of the collapsed wasteland and after the cow's enclosure. They spawn from 7 AM to 3 PM, as well as 1 AM to 3 AM. They can be levels 11 to 15. Killing the pine cocks can get you a variety of items including meat, animal bones, the pine cock bowler, animal fat, pine cock's glasses, the eyeglass, and a tail feather. The elite version of the pine cock is the poppycock, which spawns in the same area and will usually spawn after killing a large number of the pine cocks. They level range from 16 to 30. They can drop meat, animal bones, animal fat, eyeglass, tail feathers, flexible fiber, poppycock's glasses, the feather scarf, and the pine cock's crown. Nearby in the collapsed wasteland, we also have Slurpees. They can be found from 3 PM to 1 AM. Slurpees level can range from 11 to 15. The Slurpees can drop you meat, fur, blue leather, delicate fur, and the yellow bow tie. These are a really good source of the delicate fur, and that's something that you're going to need later on in the game. If you kill enough of the Slurpees, their elite form will appear, known as the Flurpee. These creatures are pink and will be approximately level 20 to 25. Like most elite mobs, they're going to be dropping flexible fiber. Spawning in the Eufaula Heights, which is north of the desert, you can find the Splatter. These range from level 20 to level 25. The Splatters can drop the spider web, venom, and sulfate. The Splatter is the only creature known to drop the spider's web, however, its only recipe at the moment is a linen rug. So if you need one of those, you know where to go. The only downside of these is that they can kill you fairly easy. They have a high chance to inflict damage as well as a fatal poison debuff. So bring a high damage melee weapon to burst them down, a ranged weapon to stay away from them, or an antidote to heal you if you get poisoned. There's not much point in killing these, but hey, if you want to, you better come prepared. Moving into the desert, we have the snail lob. These can be found all along the Portia River riverbank, however, you can find a large amount of them in the desert. The ones along the river can range from level 1 to 5, whereas the ones in the Eufaula Desert are around level 25. Snail lobs can drop meat, shells, mucus, and lobster meat. The lobster meat is important if you're looking to do any cooking. Another nautical creature in the desert is the mad crab. These crabs can be level 20 to level 25. The mad crabs can drop meat, lobster crab, mucus, and gulls. These are a fairly pointless creature to hunt, as the lobster crab is not used in any specific recipes and you can get other items they drop much easier elsewhere. Whilst walking to the Eufaula Heights to do some fishing, or the mine, you might find yourself running into some desert hoppers. These can range from level 20 to level 30. Killing these can get yourself some meat, venom, snakeskin, or snake meat. Killing the desert hoppers in their groups will spawn their elite version, the snake in a box. This can be done once a day. The snake in a box will be at least level 45. And the snake in a box can drop the flexible fiber, snake meat, snake skin, poisoned fang, and a cardboard box. And yes, the cardboard box can be worn. West of your workshop you can find some of the illusion bunnies. They spawn at 7 AM, 3 PM, and 1 AM. They are level 20 creatures that drop meat, animal feces, delicate fur, and ghouls. Just like the Slurpees, they're a great source of getting delicate fur. I find myself at this location more times than not getting the materials I need. After killing a group of illusion bunnies, the courteous bunny will spawn. This is going to be a minimum of level 25 and can drop flexible fiber, delicate fur, and meat. A new monster into the game is the piggyback frog. These spawn in the somber marsh and can drop ghouls, mucus, sulfate, and venom. These can be found around level 30 to level 35. All the creatures in the somber marsh can be a little bit hard to kill if you don't have a deepest ruin weapon, so make sure you're careful. Our final creatures is going to be the glory croc. These can be found in the somber marsh and will range from level 36 to 40. The glory crocs can drop teeth, hard shells, and ghouls. Hard shells can be used to upgrade and downgrade clothing. Keep that in mind if that's something you're interested in doing. I've never done anything with the hard shells, so I don't really find myself fighting these. But if you do want to fight them, they can be kind of hard to kill and they will come at you in groups, so just be careful. And just like that, you're now an expert and certified to be fighting the monsters in Portia. I will make a video in the future on the different kind of monsters you can find in the dungeons and what kind of loot you can get from them. The loot in that video will be much more interesting, but it's important that you know where the basics are. Thank you all very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and please consider subscribing if you enjoyed. Have a good day.